I am extra excited today because the jackpot for the Mega Millions is almost at $1 billion. And in case you didn't hear me right, that's 1 billion with a B. Yes, B as in bye y'all, I'm out. I'm literally like $1 billion. I've been thinking about it because if I win, I'm not even gonna finish this show. I will turn around and say, DJ Sus One, play my song. And I'm gonna just keep twirling out the building, down the block to my new life. Y'all will look on Instagram and I'm gonna be in Bali being served sugar-free margaritas by the pool. But here's the thing. I don't think one person deserves $1 billion. That just seems like, I know, yeah, that just seems like too much money for somebody who's never had any money. Y'all notice it's always the people that never won anything that says it's too much money. But like, back to the point, but like if you're Jeff Bezos, sure, because you know what to do with all that money. But if you John Tavius from the barbershop, oh, hell no. Because you know John Tavius will try to buy the Statue of Liberty, and then he gonna turn it into a hookah lounge. And then, this is what happens all the time. Once you win the lottery, people come out the woodwork. Suddenly, everybody is a cousin. I'm your uncle's cousin's first wife goddaughter. You start getting calls from people who swear they knew you from 2nd grade. They will call you by your childhood nickname. Hey, Cher Bear! Cher Bear, it's me, Rhonda, from PS 129. Remember me? And here's another thing. If I won that much money, I'm not telling a single soul. I'm not doing it. I will just show up in a helicopter that lands on the roof of this studio. Now, don't get me wrong, if I win $1 billion, I'll still talk to everybody, but only through my assistant. And my assistant is gonna have an assistant, and that assistant of the assistant will test you back. But I did want to say, speaking of rich, it is World Kindness Day, and this is a day, I love it, where the whole world is encouraged to do something kind. Maybe buy somebody lunch, not curse your baby daddy out, not key somebody's car for taking your spot, because all that can wait until tomorrow. But today we celebrate. So to celebrate, I bought every single person in the audience a Mega Millions ticket. I screamed out. I said, you could get $1 billion, you could get $1 billion. But keyword, could. Because we have to make an agreement right now. All right, yeah, I know, you said, oh, shoot, yes. Yeah, because I'm getting these tickets for y'all. So could you please raise your right hand, everybody? Your right hand. And can you repeat after me? If I win this $1 billion, I will not forget Sherri Shepherd. I promise to give Sherri a cut. Yeah, why that lady in the red didn't say nothing? I saw you. Everybody acting funny now. But literally, one of y'all hits the jackpot. I'm showing up at your house like Suge Knight. Run me my money. All right, family, y'all ready for a good time? Sus, play my song. There we go. Oh, my goodness. So, y'all, this is what excites me. Miss Tina Knowles came through for all of America this week. And I'm gonna tell you how. After Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party, there were rumors that Beyoncé and Jay-Z were there, but there were no pictures of either of them. And Kris Jenner didn't even have a picture with them. but leave it to Miss Tina to pull through for all of us. Because not only did Miss Tina post a pic of her and Beyoncé at the party, she posted it twice. She did. And her caption said, I posted this earlier, but didn't know how to make it fit in the IG. So I had someone to fit it in so you could see the whole picture. I'm 71, give me a break. I love it. This is exactly what I love about Miss Tina. Because Beyonce and Jay-Z, they don't take pictures for a reason. They don't do anything unless there's a confidentiality form. And this goes to show you, moms can do whatever they want to. I love it. Miss Tina said, listen, I'm 71, I'm the matriarch. She said, I found the picture and I'm posting it. And she said, and I'm gonna post it twice. She said, Miss Tina said, y'all gonna get this picture one way or the other. And I love how she doubled down on exposing Beyonce. At this point, Beyonce can't do nothing but go, Mama, come on. But this is what I want to ask Beyonce and Jay-Z. Here's my question. Why do y'all keep excluding Mama Tina from the PR meetings? Like, y'all need to have a seat for Mama Tina right at the table. Because y'all know Beyonce and Jay-Z are so strict. Kris Jenner was scared to post it until Miss Tina posted it. So she got everybody's posting a picture. But I tell you, I bet you Blue Ivy is over there drafting up a whole new NDA right now. Blue Ivy. And I have a feeling that she said, Grandma, no posting pictures until I help you with the formatting. So I just want to say to Miss Tina, thank you for your service. Oh, God. And you know, people are still talking about Kris Jenner's party because it got wild. And the party got so wild that the neighbors called the police with the noise complaints. And Snoop Dogg called Kim Kardashian beforehand, and he asked if he could partake in his Snoop-like activities at the party. Now, literally, take a look.
I just got a text from Snoop.
Question, is it okay if I smoke at the party? And I have a gift for Mom. I want to make sure she gets it, so just let me know if I'm okay to smoke at the party. I don't want to be disrespectful. But I don't drink too much. I like to smoke, so just let me know if it's cool.
What a sweet person to ask. Of course he can smoke.
Are you gonna smoke?
No, I never smoke.
Oh, my God. First of all, I'm surprised Snoop asked permission to smoke. Okay? I just thought that when you invite Snoop, you just expect him to show up and light up. And I don't know why he's calling to ask permission. I would think lots of people would be at that party smoking. I mean, you know the person I'm looking at? I'm looking at you, Martha Stewart. That's who I'm looking at. Martha, because Martha and Snoop was always together. I think Martha probably showed up with a bundt cake and a blunt cake. I just know Martha Stewart was like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but at 11, I need to light up because these knees. So, and I know when the cops came, Martha ran out the party like, I can't go back! I can't go back! So, but I do want to say to Snoop, listen, Snoop, when you come to this show, when you come to the Sherri show, you don't have to ask permission, because we can all have a real good time. Say to Snoop, pass the Courvoisier, shoot. Oh my gosh, but Pete Davidson was back on our television screens this week because he was back on Saturday Night Live. He confessed something that tells me that some men should never be allowed to have money unsupervised. Because he and his co-star, Colin Jost, they reportedly got stoned and they bought a Staten Island Ferry, okay? All right, here's the thing. They didn't buy a boat, not a yacht, not even a cute little kayak. They bought an old, out-of-service Staten Island Ferry. And what they were hoping to do was turn it into an event space with 2 restaurants, 6 bars, a concert venue, and hotel rooms. Okay, you know what? That's exactly how you talk when you high. That's exactly the kind of stuff that you say. So both of them, Pete and Colin, they spent $280,000 on it, but the renovations haven't gone as planned. So it's considered a floating money pit because they're paying thousands of dollars in monthly docking fees. So this doggone ferry is sitting there, is doing nothing. And Pete, he went on SNL and he joked about it. Take a look.
In case you're wondering why I had to do a show in Saudi Arabia, we're losing millions on this ferry. I assume that's what the article says. I can't spend $5 on a paywall when I got a kid on the way. So we even gave the boat a new name.
Yep.
You know, we thought the Staten Island Ferry sounded too depressing, so now it's called the Titanic 2.
This is okay. First of all, shame on the person who had them sign the contract, knowing they were high as a kite. That doggone realtor probably was like, hey, Harry, get in here. These fools want to buy the Staten Island Ferry. I mean, it's so funny that they think that they were going to turn it into all of this. Nobody is getting on this ferry. This thing is so daggone rusty, it looks like you're going to get tetanus if you get on it. This ferry look like it smokes Newport menthols. And they think people are going to pay money to sleep on it? People don't even like riding on the Staten Island Ferry, and it's free, okay? I don't know. Why do you think that it was decommissioned, Pete? If more than 13 people get on it, it looks like it's gonna sink. But here's the thing, that's the thing. When you drunk or you high, your dreams get real big. Because only somebody who is stoned out of their mind says, I'm gonna buy a ferry and turn it into a cruise ship. And when I think about it, ladies, only men do something this dumb. It's only men. When I tell you. Because here's the thing, women get wine tipsy. And then when women get wine tipsy, we go online shopping for candles, fuzzy socks. Men get high and they buy ships that require Coast Guard clearance. Because I know when Colin Jost came home and said he bought a ferry, Scarlett Johansson was like, wait a minute, you bought a what? She said, I sent you out for a gallon of milk and you came back with a rusty ship. So Pete and Colin, good luck on turning this nothing into something, I guess.
Like what you just saw? Well, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Hit the bell to subscribe right now.